Hello everyone, Chris here. I am hanging out in the bathroom for a moment because I get all the time really good questions about what it's like to live on a sailboat. And one of the questions that's probably one of the more common ones is, where does the poop go? And well, today I'm going to show you where the poop goes. The first place it goes is into a tank, which is underneath this cushion. And well, when that tank fills up, that little light turns on. And now the question is, what do we do when that little light turns on? Well, if we were crossing the Atlantic Ocean and we were hundreds and hundreds of miles from shore, there is a valve we can open and a switch we can flip, and it chops up all the stuff and dumps it overboard like a big whale going poop. But we are in a beautiful, pristine harbor, and so we are not doing that. Instead, we do this. One, click. Provincetown Harbor Master, Provincetown Harbor Master. This is Sailing Vessel Reliant.
This is Harbor Master Reliant, go ahead.
Hi, yes, I was hoping there was time for a pump out today.
We'll be there in 5.
Awesome, thank you so much. There we go. We call the Harbor Master. In Provincetown, the Harbor Master runs the pump out boat because having a clean harbor is that important. It's not only a vulnerable little harbor, there's an oyster farm here, there's fishing here, it's all tourism, so clean water is A1 priority. So let's go up above deck and we'll look for the Harbor Master. So the Harbor Master is going to come from that general direction. And it's a rather foggy and overcast day. And the oyster farm is right over there, so clearly we definitely want to keep this water clean. Plus, I use this water for everything. I use my handy dandy bucket. Where is she? Here she is. I use my handy dandy bucket to fish out water out of here. And I use it to wash my clothes. I use it to wash my dishes. I use it to wash the boat, everything. And the first half of my showers are usually with salt water. So very important to keep the water clean. So let's go up on deck and get ready for when the Harbor Master shows up. So here is our deck fitting for our waist. Just use that to get the seal broken. Just open her up. I need to get a new lid, and I need a fun name to have engraved on it. If you have an idea for a good name for the poop cover, let me know. Anyway, let's see what happens. Here they come. Yay!
Why? What they're doing before, you know?
Yeah. That is all there is to it. Yeah. So we're good for, we have gone, when we're careful, and we visit the cafe every day and use their bathroom as much as we can, we have made it as long as 3 or 4 weeks between needing a pump out, although the light's still on. The sensor is sticking. I have to open here and get to see our gross tank. There's the gross tank, and there's the sensor. There we go. Now the light's off. Anyway, yeah, so we can usually go 2 or 3 weeks if we're careful, and yeah, so hopefully we don't have to call them up for a while. Anyway, I'm going to turn that off, and then I have some day job work to do, so I'm going to work on that, which is fun. It's just looking for articles and reading them. So my job today is reading. I have such a cool job. Anyway, hope everyone is having a good day, And so that's where the poop goes. They'll take that to shore, and it'll go into the regular sewer system just like in a house. So, yep, that's that. Chat with you later. Bye.